Good morning and welcome to our kitchen. I'm Gordy Galusha.
I'm Nancy Ostrich.
And today we're going to be making spinach lasagna with ham and orange brownies. And I'm going to start off with my brownies.
And this is number 226.
226?
Yep.
Oh my goodness sakes. I'm losing track of these. 226? Okay. All right. So in my bowl I have sugar. I have 1.5 cups of flour, 2 cups of granulated sugar, and a little sprinkle of salt. And also, I have a cup of butter softened, 4 eggs. I have 2 teaspoons of orange extract, and I'm going to mix it up. It's very easy. This is all the ingredients that go in here. I've never made these, so bear with me. And you mix them all up so they're nice and smooth before you put them in your pan. What's good about these brownies is it doesn't take too long to make them. If you need a fast dessert, this is one to make. If you're having company or need a dessert for a party or something. Mix it all together, so make sure everything is in there. I love anything orange. Orange frosting on cinnamon rolls, or it's good. Okay. I'm going to put them in a grease 13 by 9 pan. What do you think of all the rain?
I guess there's not many grass fires lately.
No, I guess not.
I think there's something possible.
We're going to have a hay field if it doesn't stop raining pretty soon. Okay, and then I'm going to smooth it out in my pan. These pans are nice. They have a cover. You can bake in them, and then you can transport your goodies to wherever you're going. Okay. And I'm going to bake them in a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes until they're set. Keep your eye on them. Okay. That's for the brownies, and I'm going to put them in the oven.
Well, it's my turn now for the main course. And Gordy said I was making spinach linguine with ham. And I'm taking a little liberty here. The spinach comes in the pasta, and you can buy spinach flavored linguine.
You can?
Yes, you can.
know that.
Since I don't usually use something like that, using plain, actually fettuccine, because I didn't have any linguine. But if you do, you want 4 ounces of spinach linguine and 4 ounces of regular linguine. And you cook those according to the package direction. So that's half a pound, 8 ounces, and I actually, my fettuccine box, actually, I don't know how old, whether we could still get, this may have been 6 months, I don't know, a pound of fettuccine in that box. So this is 8 ounces of either linguine or fettuccine, strained in the bowl. And I'm going to add to that 2 cups of cooked ham that I didn't cube it because when I want a separate recipe or a recipe with, and I don't have ham left over, all I have to do is go to Price Right, there may be in other stores, and get this Alexander and Hornung chopped, diced cooked ham. So that's what I usually do, and it's all cubed up for me. And I need 2 cups. Now I need 2 cups of shredded Swiss cheese. And again, I normally buy sliced Swiss cheese for sandwiches. So I slice up the Swiss cheese and dice it up myself. So there's 2 cups that's going into the pasta and ham. Next thing to add is a can of cream of mushroom soup. This is just to put together different ingredients. It's going to serve 8 people, probably more, depending on how big of servings that. Next thing I'm going to add is 1 cup of sour cream. And I may have mentioned the last show that when I buy sour cream, I look for other recipes because at home I don't use sour cream up fast enough. And I found another recipe. So this is a cup of sour cream.
You can get that ham all cubed up, Nancy, like that?
Yep.
That's nice.
Yep.
It's very convenient, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. There, I've used up my sour cream, so I don't have to worry about it going, though sour cream has a good shelf life in the refrigerator. Next is a small onion chopped. And a half a cup of finely chopped green or red pepper. And I elected to buy red pepper. Last ingredient is 2 tablespoons of butter or margarine melted. So into the linguine or fettuccine, there is 2 cups of chopped ham, diced ham, 1 can of cream of mushroom soup, 2 cups of shredded Swiss cheese, 1 cup of sour cream, 1 small onion chopped, a half a cup of finely chopped green or red pepper, and 2 tablespoons of butter or margarine melted. This is going into a 9 by 13 baking dish that you've sprayed with shortening.
Do you need a spatula or anything?
I don't know yet, Gordy. I don't. We'll see. This is a little difficult for a short lady. Now Gordy can help me.
Whoops. Whoa. It's falling all over here. Kind of heavy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay,
Whoops. Got some on the thing here. Okay.
very good.
Okay. Whoops.
That's cooperation.
Okay. Looks yummy.
Now I want to cover this
Need to get that over there.
with foil. And it goes in 350-degree oven for 30 minutes, just to basically get it. Okay. Okay.
Now I'm going to make my orange cream cheese frosting while my brownies are baking. But I won't frost the, oh shoot. I won't frost the brownies until they're cool and I can Okay. So I have a 8-ounce package of cream cheese in here and 4 tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to mix them up. Okay, I have 2 tablespoons of orange zest and 2 tablespoons of orange juice. I'm going to put them in here. I'm going to add the confectionery sugar last because I have it all over everything when I'm done. Be with you in a minute. I have to take my brownies out. Make sure they're done. Okay. So I'm going to mix this up with the orange juice and the zest. So stand back, everybody. Here we go. I'm going to put a little bit in at a time, then maybe we'll have a little better luck. I'm putting in a pound of confectionery sugar. That's 1 box. Okay. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I don't know how one person can make such a mess sometimes. Okay, that's the frosting, and I'm going to wait until my brownies cool, and then I will frost them with my orange cream cheese frosting. And this is what it looks like.
Okay, to go along with the casserole, I try sometimes to find a vegetable recipe that's more involved than just boiling up broccoli or cauliflower. So what I'm going to do today is, if your family, your husband, like onions, and my favorite onions are available now, though they seem to be available longer than they used to be. The Vidalia, of course. This is baked Vidalia onions. And what I'm doing, you can make this according to how large a recipe you want. I'm just going to do a small casserole. So my onion is I've sliced is a medium to large onion. And I want to cook them down, the slices, in about 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of margarine or butter in a fry pan. And then what I will do is take my casserole dish, spray it with shortening, and I will put half the onions first in the casserole. So I want these to cook down some before I do that. So these are going to cook down. Little lemon pepper, salt, half will go in here, and then I'm going to sprinkle on 1/4 cup of crushed buttery crackers. I have crushed them in here, and about 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. And then put the rest of the onions on top, and then the cracker crumbs and the Parmesan cheese. That will go into a 350-degree oven along with your casserole till they're nice and bubbly. And if you want them browned, you have to work at, getting them browned up either in the fry pan or when you're baking them. And that will be your onion bake. So the other thing that I will do with my casserole in a few minutes is take it out of the oven, take the cover of the aluminum foil off, and sprinkle another 1/2 cup of shredded Swiss cheese on top of the whole thing, and put it back in the oven for about another 10-15 minutes so that cheese melts. So when this is all done, we'll be at our table and finish up the program. Welcome back to our table. We made 3 things today, and for the main dish I made a spinach called a spinach linguine ham casserole. Now I must say that to make it spinach, you would buy spinach flavored linguine and regular linguine. I did not have the spinach, so I used all 8 ounces of regular, and actually I used fettuccine because that's what I had on hand. So if you were doing it according to the recipe, it would be 4 ounces of spinach linguine and 4 ounces of regular linguine. You cook that up according to the package directions. Put them in a large bowl after it's drained. And then you're going to add, which is quite easy, 2 cups of diced ham. And I told you could buy cellophane packages of ham already diced if you didn't have leftover ham. And 1 can of condensed cream of mushroom soup, undiluted. 2 cups of shredded Swiss cheese. 1 cup of sour cream. Small onion chopped. 1/2 cup of red or green pepper chopped. And 2 tablespoons of butter or margarine melted. It's just all mixed together and put in a 9x13 baking dish. You let it cook for about 30 minutes, and then you covered, and then taking it out of the oven, uncover it and sprinkle about another 1/2 cup of Swiss cheese over the top. And then to go along with that, and I just made a little small casserole of some baked onions, which is now that I have my Vidalias in the market. You need to just slice onion, however amount of recipe you want. You slice that, then you saute them in a fry pan for 15 minutes or so to soften them up in some margarine or butter. And you take, spray your casserole dish, put half the onions in, sprinkle Parmesan cheese and some crushed buttery crackers over it, small amount. Put the rest of the onions on top, and then the Parmesan cheese and the crackers, and you bake that in the oven for about 30 minutes. To go along with these two recipes, Gordy, what did you make?
Today I made orange brownies. These brownies are good for parties. If you like a quick dessert, then this would be a good thing to make for your company. And it's made with a cup and a half of flour and 2 cups of sugar, salt and softened butter, and 4 eggs, and pure orange extract and orange zest, and mixed it all together and put it in a 9 by 13 pan and baked it for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. And then you have your cream cheese frosting, which is made of 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, softened, and 4 tablespoons of softened butter, and 1 box of confectionery sugar, 2 tablespoons of orange zest, and 2 tablespoons of orange juice. And that is all there is to this brownies, and it's very easy to make, and I'm sure you'd like them when you make them. So if you'd like any of these recipes, please send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Dalton Community Cable, 151 Park Avenue, Dalton, Mass. 01226. And that is all from our kitchen today. Have a great day.